If you have ever had problem with calculating discount, the problem is over today. We are going to look at discount from simple to complex problems. Calculating discount from simple to complex problem. Can we go together? Let's go. The first question. A buyer pays what? Okay, cost price is equal to 900. Okay, discount is what? 10%, right? Marked price. Okay, now in every supermarket you go to, everything they are selling there, they put some price on it. They put some price tag. That price tag they put on the item they are selling, have you ever seen it before in a supermarket? Are you sure? So they put price on whatever they are selling. Calculator, they put price. Radio, they put price. Abi, that price they are putting is what they call marked price or tag price, right? So, but this person did not buy at the marked price. He was giving what? A percentage of 10%. As discount. It was giving a discount. Thank you very much. It was giving a discount of 10%. So instead of him paying 100%, he paid 90% of the marked price. And that 90% of the marked price gave him 900 naira. You now say, what is the marked price? Do we go together? So this guy enjoyed 10%, right? Out of 100, if you remove 10, what remains? 90. His mind is not there. This guy enjoyed 10% out of 100. If you remove 10% out of 100, what are you going to get? Somebody want to buy something, marked price is there. But when he get there, you say don't pay the marked price. We are going to give you a percentage, a discount, a reduction of 10%. And when you remove 10% out of the 100% of the marked price, you are left with 90%. This guy is paying 90% of the marked price, not the whole 100%. So 90% of marked price MP is equal to the amount he paid, right? He paid 900. That's the actual amount. So let's do something. 90 over 100 times MP equals to what? 900, right? So we can say this one cancel this one. Do you agree? So you are left with 9 over 100 MP equals to 90. You can also say, so let's divide both sides by what? By 9. So we're going to have 1,000, right? So that means 1,000 naira was the marked price. Now, how much discount did the person enjoy? The person enjoy 100 naira as a discount. Okay? This is the amount they are selling it. But the person paid 900 naira. Why? Now let's move to the next one. Give me the next one, please.
After allowing a discount of 10%.
Wait. This one again, discount of 10%. 10% discount. Okay, a seller collected, that is selling price. How much is it? 2,700. The seller collected 2,700 after giving a discount of 10%, right? Find the amount of the discount paid, just as I was telling you that time. It is still the same way. This person enjoyed 10%, right, of the marked price, right? So we say, or let's say cost price now. So we say 90 out of 100, Abi, of the cost price is not so, is equal to selling price. Hello? This guy enjoys how much percent? Instead of him to pay 100% of cost price, he did not pay 100% of cost price. He paid what? 90% of cost price. and that 90% of cost price will equal the selling price. The person will collect. The amount you collect is your selling price. Normally, the cost price for the buyer supposed to be equal to the selling price of the seller. It's not so. The cost price of the person buying it should be the same as the selling price of the person selling. It's not so. But this time around, the cost price and the selling price is not the same because 10% has been removed from the cost price. And that 10% is the one that will lead to the selling price. If you remove 10 from 100, you are left with 90%, right? 90% times this one. Let's do it now. So 90 over 100 times cost price is equal to what? 2700. If you cross multiply, you're going to have CP 90 CP, right? 270000. How many zero? 40, right? So 1 2 1 2, that's 4, right? So if you divide both sides by 90 degree, right? By 90, if you divide both sides by 90, right? Before you do that, you know that a zero will cancel zero, right? It's not so. So 9 goes in 27 to go 3 times, right? Then you are left with a 1 2 3, right? So the cost price at initial time is 3,000. But how much did the person pay? So what is the discount now? Discount, right? Discount is equal to cost price minus selling price, right? Cost price minus what? Meaning 3,000 minus 2,700. So discount is equal to 300 naira. Is that okay? That is how to find a discount. You find the cost price. Remember, I was given a discount of 10%. That is why it did not pay 3,000. It was paying 2,700. We move forward. We move forward. Out of the 7 questions, 2 is already gone. Let's move forward like a jet. Right? Number 3.
A retail allows a trade discount of
Discount here is 20%.
and a cash discount of 5%.
Cash discount. Oh, there are 2 types of good. I must warn you about a mistake here. So we have trade discount and we also have what? Cash discount. So we have 2 types of discount here and it is 5%, right? Okay. Cash paid, right? By a customer is equal to what? 1,900. A customer pay 1,900. This is what the customer paid. And what now happen? Okay, 1 cash discount, 2 marked price. Can we go together? Please, common mistakes students make. Let me just tell you. Common mistake number 1. Students will say, okay, trade discount 20%, cash discount 5%, total discount 25%. Wrong. If you do that, you won't get your answer. You don't add the trade discount with a cash discount. Now, let me try to explain the two to you first before telling you that you don't add them. A customer, every business is driven by 2 things. Credit sales, selling credit, and doing promotion. Promotion is like advertisement. You want people to buy your product. You begin to do promotion. If you buy 5, I will give you 1. If you buy 20, I will give you 2. These are promotion that people do to make more sales, right? There are 2 ways to make more sales. There are what? 2 ways to make more sales. Either you do promotion or you do credit sales. So this person is doing the two at the same time. He is doing discount. Just come and buy. I'll give you discount. That's a way of promoting your business. At the same time, he's selling on credit. Come and buy. I'll give you discount. You can still buy on credit. So those who know business, they want turnover. And as a responsible buyer, when you buy, your head will be turning. Oh, I'm owing debt. I want to pay my debt. It's not so. Those who understand human psychology, they sell to responsible customer, knowing that they will be on their toes to get the money back. Two ways they promote sales: promotion and what? Credit sales. So this person is doing the two at the same time. When you are coming to buy, I'm giving you discount, but there is a trap again. If you are buying cash, if you are not buying on credit, you are buying cash. Apart from enjoying 20% of coming to buy from me, I will give you additional 5% just because you are paying immediately. Hello? You are paying what? Immediately. Apart from the 20% that is general for every Tom, Dick, and Harry. This 5% is for those who are paying immediately. Do we do it together? So then make mistake of adding the 2%. If you add it, it's foul. You won't get your correct answer. Now, the cash paid at the end of the day is this, because the guy paid cash of 1,900. We need to go 2 steps. The marked price from beginning is what? Hello, auntie. We are going how many steps? The marked price from the beginning is how many percent? 100%. So we're going to remove 2%, 20%, and 5%. The 2 discount, we'll remove it twice from marked price. Do we go together? Good. Price after trade discount. Price after what? Trade discount. Price after trade discount will be, if you remove 20 out of 100, how many will remain? So we have 80 over 100 times MP, marked price. This is the price after trade discount. It's already remaining this, right? It's not paying 100, it's paying 80, right? Now, price after cash discount. Guess what I'm going to write? Beautiful. 95, because 5 is gone now. Don't say you're going to remove it from here. No. 95 over 100 times this one, which is a 80 over 100 times MP. So this guy that paid this amount now, this amount is supposed to equal to this amount, because it is price after cash discount, right? And this is what the guy paid. The guy paid cash paid by a customer, 1,900. Is that right? That is the cash is going to pay. The price is going to pay should be equal to this. Do you understand or you don't understand? That money he paid it by cash, right? Meaning after trade is removed, and after cash discount is removed. This amount, 1,900, was paid after they have removed the trade discount and they have removed what? The cash discount. So, and this is what you can see on the board. The trade has been removed, 80, Abi. The cash also removed, 95, Abi. That means this amount is equal to this amount. And that will make us to get our MP, marked price. We're getting the second question before the first question. Is that okay? So we write equate 1,900, right? With the price after price, right? Equate 1,900 with the price after what? After cash, what? Discounts. Does it make sense? Equate 1,900 with the price after cash discount. So let's do that now. 1,900 equals to this one. 95 over 100 is the same as 0.95. Do you agree? Times this one will give us what now? 0.80 MP, right? So we divide both sides by this amount, right? We are divide both sides by 0.95 times 0.80. Or multiply these two first. Give me this one first. Multiply these two first. 8 times 5, that's 40. 8 times 9, that's 72. Plus 4, 76. 12.7, 0.76, abi? 0.76 MP, right? Is that okay? So divide both sides by 0.76. 2,500. That's our marked price. If you are writing a theory exam, please write your statement. Therefore, marked price is equal to 2,500. You now say, what is the cash discount? We want to find cash discount. Can you give me advice how to find the cash discount? But what I did now, does it make sense to you? Because the guy paid cash of 1,900, right? And from my marked price, I remove 80 first. I also remove, I remove 20 first from 100. Am I right? I also remove 5 again from 100. That will lead me to equate this amount to the 1,900. That will give me my marked price. Okay? Now, how do we know the cash, what? Where is it? The cash discount. Let's start from beginning. The marked price that time is what? 2,500, right? It's not so. Now, let's find the cash. Let's find what? Cash after trade discount. Cash after what? Trade discount. Cash after discount or price after discount. Let me write it that way. Price. Okay. Here I say price after trade discount, Abi. Now let me say price after trade discount. Price after trade discount will be 80 over 100 times what? That's the mark price. So this guy is going to pay this. You're going to remove this one, right? And let's do that. 20 will cancel. Yes, we are going there. We're looking for cash discount. We're going there. But let's find price after trade discount first. It's not so. So we are removing this 20, we remove this 20, right? Multiply 25 by 80. This is 2,000, right? 2,000. After the trade discount is gone, the amount remaining is 2,000. Okay? But how much did the guy pay at the end of the day? You know, this is a price after trade discount. He paid 19. So what is the cash discount now? 100 naira. Okay? So we write cash discount because after the trade discount we are having this, right? It's not so. We have 2,000 after the trade discount, Abi. So minus the amount he paid. He paid what? So cash discount now is equal to 100 naira. Can you see the question is not too difficult, right? So we are moving from simple to complex. Let's move to the next one. We have 4 questions to go. The machine is offered for sale at $400. That means the marked price is $400. Okay?
A customer is over 10% discount.
Discount for prompt payment. Discount for prompt payment, right? Or prompt pay is equal to 10%. Discount for prompt payment, right? Or prompt pay, all right?
If the customer decides to
A machine was offered $400, right? and the customer will enjoy 10% by paying promptly, right? But he only pay 3/5 promptly. He paid 2/5 later, right? Let's calculate the amount he paid later and the amount he paid promptly. He paid this one later. Let's calculate it. That will be 2/5 times 400, right? Let's calculate it. 5 here, 1. 5 in 40, 8. Then this one is 0, right? So that will give us 2 times 8, 16, right? So here we have $160. The amount he paid later was what? $160. So this one is 3/5. The one he paid immediately. If you calculate this one now, it will give you $240, right? But he enjoy percentage in this one, right? So the amount he paid promptly. Question 1, amount paid promptly. Amount paid promptly is not actually this one because he enjoy 10%. So we do 90/100 times what? 240. 20 will cancel 20. If you multiply 9 by 24, you're going to get $216. So the total amount paid by customers, total paid made by the customer equals what? 160, right? The one he paid later plus the one he paid initially, 216. Can you hear me add it up? Total we are going to get 0 plus 6, 6, right? 1 plus this one, that will give us 7. That will give us 3. 376, right? So altogether, he paid $376.
The mark price of the radio set.
Mark price equals
Oh, $5,200.
$5,200. $200, Abby?
Number one,
Okay.
if this includes a 30% profit,
Okay. Plus 30% profit, right? The cost price. The cost price now is going to be, remember, remember, the person enjoy how much percent?
30%.
The person made a profit of what? 30%. He made a profit of 30%, B. So 30 plus 100 is a profit, Abi. 30 plus 100 become 130/100. That is 130%. 130% means 130/100 because we are going to add 30 plus the 100 of the cost price. I buy something, I am not selling it less, I'm selling it more than I bought it, right? So the percentage of my profit is 30%. So 30 plus 100, 130% of cost price is equal to the amount I'm putting here as a MP. As what? MP. Is that okay? Because I'm raising the cost price. That's why I'm able to enjoy this selling price. Selling price is my MP now. Okay? But I don't know whether the person will end up selling it at this amount. But this is what we have for now. Is that okay? Now let's find the cost price first. This let's say 130 over this thing is the same as 13/10. Am I right? Times is a CP equal to this one 5200. So what we do now, divide both sides by 13, Abi. So CP is what? 40.
no, Yeah, that four will not be. That 13 simply equals to 5 to there are 4 zeros.
There are 4 there.
We are writing 52,000 instead of 520,000.
I've already cross multiply now.
Okay.
I've already cross multiply. Are you not seeing it? I'm already put 10 here. All right. So the cost price is going to be $4,000, right? So you enjoy 30%. That is why the mark price is this. This is the amount you want to sell it. But maybe you did not even sell it at this amount. But this is the amount you want to sell it. And if he succeed to sell it at this amount, he'll be making this profit. If he succeeds selling it at $5,200, he'll be making a profit of 30%. But thank God, we have known the cost price. So what are you saying now? They say we should find cost price first, right? So we have done number one. The cost price is this one. Then second one, okay. Somebody enjoy discount. Discount of 5%. Meaning this guy did not end up selling it at this amount, right? Because he gave somebody a discount of 5%. How much did Amadu pay? That's number two question. I'm coming. So number two question now, how much did Amadu pay, right? Let's find out how much did the guy pay. Remember, it was offer what? 5% discount. So 95% times this amount, okay? We write 95%, which is over 100 means, times this one, 5,200. Can you give me the value? This 20 will cancel this 20. So this is the amount the guy paid. 92 times 50, 95 times 52. The guy paid 4,940. This is the amount he paid because of a 5% discount. So the price he bought it is this, but this is the amount he's selling. Am I right? So selling price minus cost price. Sometimes it's good to write our formula. Selling price minus cost price will give us the profit of the man, right? And selling price is 4,940 minus this one 4,000. So what is the balance? 940. So the actual profit the guy made is 940. Is that okay? Number 6 question. Let's continue. So trade discount is 20%. Okay. Then further discount for paying promptly, right? So I will call it prompt payment discount. Marked price of an article MP is 25,000, right? So they want us to find the amount saved by a customer who has enjoyed these two discounts. Total amount saved by a customer who has enjoyed these two discounts. So what we do is to reduce this marked price, the price put on the article when the owner want to sell the article. So this is the price the owner put there. But in the process, you want to attract more customers. Come and buy. There is a promotion going on. I'm going to give you 20% discount, a reduction of 20% out of this money. That means you're going to have some saving, right? Because you are enjoying 20%. Not only that, if you are paying cash, you will enjoy additional reduction, discount, 2.5%. So we reduce it again from this amount. So by the time you calculate how much is remaining, you remove it from this amount. That will give you the total amount saved by the customer. Is that okay? So question 1, total amount saved by the customer is what we want to find. What we do, we are reducing this one 2 times. The first reduction is 80%, 80 over 100, right? Second reduction, if you remove 2.5 from 100, if you remove 20 out of 100, you have 80, right? Left. If you remove 2.5, you have 97.5 remaining. 97.5 is the same as 97.5, right? 97.5%. So we have reduced the amount here 2 times by 20 by 2.5. So multiply by the amount we are reducing. I think this method is very fast. Just say this. Now we have 40 up, 40 down. So this one, they are 4 together. Then we cancel all the 4 zeros up. So we are left with 8 times 25. That will give us 200. 200 times 97.5. 19,500 as the money he ended up paying. Because of the promo, the trade discount given to him, the car discount for paying immediately given to him, what is the total amount saved? This one will remove it from this one. The balance will be the amount saved, right? So we now say 25, 1, 2, 3 minus this one, 19,500. What's the balance? 5,500. So this is the amount saved by the what? The customer. The amount saved by the customer. So it's always good to write your statement. Therefore, the amount saved by the customer is 5,500 naira. Is that okay? Good. Is there any second question there? What is the second question? In the first question, the marked price is given, right? In the second question, they are asking you to find the marked price. Is that right? And they have already given us this one that we calculated, the amount the customer finally paid, the cash he paid. We calculated this one, right? This time around, they say we should calculate this one. The marked price they gave us for this one, the second one is not given to us. So we are finding this, why this is given to us. But in the first question, we were given this to find this. Now we are given this to find this, right? I repeat, in the first question, we were given this to find this. When we subtract, we find the amount saved, right? But in this case, we were given the cash paid by the customer, but to find the marked price. So we are told the marked price is marked what? X. The marked price is marked S. So we reduce this S twice and we equal it to the amount that the customer paid. The cash paid by the customer, cash paid by the customer is what? The cash paid by the customer, 11 what? 11,700. The customer paid 11,000. Cash paid by the customer is 11,700. Is that okay? So when we reduce this amount twice, that is when it will equal to the cash paid by the customer. When we reduce this marked price called S, that is when we are going to reduce it 2 times by 20%, by 2.5%. By the time we reduce it 2 times, it will now give us this value that we were given from the beginning, right? So let's reduce it now. By 20%, it will remain 80 out of 100 because 20 out of 100 is gone, right? Again, if you remove 2.5, it will remain 97.5, which is the same as 97.5, right? Out of 100. Then this is what we reduce. By reducing it twice, it will give us this amount, right? So that is what we want to do right now. We can say 20 year is what? 20 years what? 4. 20 years what? 5. 4 years what? 1. 4 years what? 25, right? So for the top, we are left with 97.5x. For the down, we are left with 5 times 25. That is 125 equals 11,700. So we cross multiply, right? So it will give us this 125 times 11,700. We are dividing both sides by 97.5. So that will give us the value of S, which is 15,000. That is what we are told to find. So we are okay right now with this question. Can we now move to the next one, number 7, right? The mark price is given here again. Mark price is 36,000. The marked put on the item on the shelf.
So as to make a profit of 20%.
If he's able to sell it at this amount, he's going to make a profit of 20% on the cost price. When we're calculating reduction, we are reducing, right? This time around, we are going to increase cost price because he made a profit of 20% on the cost price. Assuming it is a discount, we will reduce 20 from 100. Here, we're going to add 20 to 100 because he made a profit on this thing, additional of 20, because this cost price is 100% from beginning. So what do we do right now? What is the... So when he wanted to sell it, he did not sell it at this amount again. He reduced 5% from it, right? So he gave a discount of 5%. So we are going to reduce the selling price, the marked price, by what? 5%. But before we do that, let us find the cost price, right? You know, we are told if he sells it this amount, he is going to enjoy 20%, right? So let's find the cost price first. So we say 20 plus 100 before. That would be 120%, right? Let's write it as 120 over 100. That's the same as 120%, right? 120% of cost price is equal to what? Is equal to what? Good. Is equal to the marked price. If he's able to make 20 on top of this one, then that is the marked price. Okay? So we now do 120 times CP, give us 120 CP over 100 equals 36,000. When we cross multiply, we're going to have CP equals 36,000 times 100, right? Times 100. This times this equals this times this. So we divide both sides by 120, right? So this, how do you do it now? Do it for me. So cost price equals what? 30,000. So this is the cost price. But what are they saying? What is the question saying? The actual percentage profit. So we have known the cost price. Let's find the selling price because it's not selling at this mark price. It reduced 5%, right? Let's find the selling price, SP. SP is 95 of this, 95% of the mark price. Did not end up selling it at this price. It reduced what? 5. So we're going to have 95%. The MP will reduce by 5%. So we have 95% times the MP. 20 will cancel 20, right? 95 times 360 34,000 34,200. So this is the selling price. You now say we should find the actual percentage profit, abi. So this is the actual selling price, not the mark price. Here is the actual selling price. So actual percentage profit now. Actual percentage profit. We use this formula SP minus CP over CP times what? Find the difference between the selling and the cost price. That is it, right? So let's write it first. 34,200 minus 300 over cost price times what? 100. And the difference, as you said, is 4,200, right? 4,200 over 30,000 times 100. What do you have? All these 40 will cancel themselves. 40 cancel 40, right? 42 divided by 3. That should give you 14%, right? 42 divided by 3, find out. 3 in 4, 1, remainder 1. 3 in 12, 14%. That is the actual percentage profit. Is that the last question there? We have come to the end of this video on discount. If this video on discount has really helped you, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell button for you to see all our subsequent videos and also benefit from them. Thank you. God bless you.